Hey guys, in this video we're going to cover 5 completely free Reverb VST plugins that you can use with a digital audio workstation. We'll cover the features included with these plugins, and we'll also have some sample sounds so you can choose which ones you'd like to download and use. To make things easier, I'll make sure to link to all the download pages for these plugins in the video description down below. Before we start looking at the plugins, here's the dry sound we're using. It's just a simple drum beat, and that will make it easier to hear the reverb sound. The first plugin on our list is called Reverb Solo. This is the simplest reverb plugin we'll look at, and it's good to use if you just need to quickly apply a reverb to your track without spending too much time on it. The one knob controls the size of the reverb, which determines the length as well as how dark it is. Then there's a dry-wet slider that adjusts the balance between the dry signal and the reverb. The next reverb plugin we'll cover is called Aural Reverb. This plugin has 5 different reverb tails you can adjust and combine with 12 different types of early reflections. The dry signal level is on the left, and you can turn it down to hear just the reverb, or turn it off to use the plugin as a reverb send. The next control is the pre-delay, which is how long before the reverb starts, and the stereo width. The drop-downs let us choose between the different reverb and early reflection variations. The decay time and room size determine the size of the reverb we hear. H-damp is the high-frequency damping selector, and the damp INT is the intensity, so how much damping occurs. There's also modulation speed and depth for the reverb tails. The next section gives us some EQ settings for the reverb. The last 3 sliders are for the level of early reflections, reverb, and wet signal altogether. The third plugin we'll cover is called Sanford Reverb. To start, this plugin has a lot of different presets at the top that we can choose from. There are 3 sets of early reflections on the left and right channels, each with a time, pan, level, and on-off control. The mix section controls the levels of the dry signal, early reflections, late reflections, and output. The reverb size is controlled by the pre-delay and time, and the damping controls the frequency absorption. A lot of the time, you'll probably end up using the presets for this plugin and adjusting the mix levels to adjust how much reverb you get. This next plugin is a plate reverb called TAL-reverb. On the left side, we have some EQ controls. They're not to boost the frequencies, but they do allow you to roll off the high or low end, or even the mid frequencies. They have an adjustment for the frequency they affect, and the amount of gain reduction applied. Next we have room size and pre-delay to affect how long the reverb is. Below that is the stereo width of the reverb, so whether it's mono or stereo and how much stereo space it takes up. Finally, there are wet and dry mix levels. The last free reverb plugin on our list is called Ambience. First up, we have dry and wet sliders to adjust the amount of reverb we hear. By default, it's set mostly to wet, which you'd use as a reverb send instead of an insert on a track. The time under decay sets how long the reverb lasts. You can have a very long reverb by increasing it, or a very short reverb if you decrease the time. This works together with the room size, which is adjusted with the size knob. For a large reverb, use a longer decay time and a large room size. Smaller reverbs can be achieved with a short decay time and a small room size. The pre-delay is a knob that controls how long it takes for the reverb to start after the initial sound. width knob can adjust between either mono when set to 0% or 100% stereo. EQ and damping affect the tone of the reverb. EQ allows you to cut and boost the treble and bass frequencies. The damping allows you to create either a bright or a dark reverb sound. Thanks for checking out this video on free reverb plugins. If you like this video, you might also like our other videos on free drum instruments, free guitar amp simulation plugins, and free auto-tune plugins. Also, don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video is released.